is a featured show on the app, which means that this is an approved featured content all across the apps, all across all the platforms. Plenty of Fish, Meet Me, Chispa, Badoo, Scout. So welcome in from all the apps that you're on. Bella, hello. Now remember that we do have the show goes like this. We have pet trivia, animal trivia. We have our first special guest this week, which will be Cupcake Kelsey. And then we have something called Pet of the Week. You can have your pet be Pet of the Week any week by submitting a picture of your pet to me by Friday or to Emoji J and letting us know that you want to be part of Pet of the Week. Now also, we have a second special guest. Her name is Solo, and you're going to meet a special pet tonight, and it's an emu, so you're going to want to stick around for the 9:40 slot tonight, because we got a special pet coming up later this evening. Yes, it's going to be crazy, and I am telling you, it is super special, and you're going to love it. Now, also, we have pets in the news, so I'm going to be giving you some updates and tips for your pet as we break into the springtime hours, folks. So welcome in, get comfortable, get your soda, your popcorn, your chips, sit right down and be entertained. We are going to start off with a little dog trivia because our first special guest tonight, Cupcake Kelsey, is in the building. Make sure you hit her with a favorite. She's down in the comments, everybody. So say hello, hit her with a fave. And here, in honor of her first special pet, we're going to do dog trivia tonight. Now, some of you might be better at this than others. And I'm here for it. If you're good at this, let's see you shine. So here's what I've got for you tonight. What is the name of the dog from How the Grinch Stole Christmas? Is it Max? Is it Karloff? Is it Buddy, or is it Jake? I see Boom Boom, a strong answer. And it is Max. You are correct. Max is the Grinch's canine companion. He originally appeared in the book How the Grinch Stole Christmas, but has also been a prominent character in the television specials, the film adaptation, and the musical adaptation as well. All right. Okay, well, what do you know about this then? Let's see. You guys got that a little too fast for me. What about this? How many taste buds does a dog have? Is it 473? Is it 1,700? Is it 180,000? Or is it 9,000? What do you think the answer might be? Is it 9,000? We'll take a cool 100K. What are you thinking? I see somebody with 9. Not 9. Let's see 473. It's not. We got a 50-50. Who's down to the 50-50? 180K. It's not. So guess what? It's 1,700. You are welcome. It is 1,700. Kiki, I see you. Hello, Mary. Good guess. Dogs have about 1,700 taste buds. Humans, you ready for this, y'all? Humans have approximately 9,000. We can taste things. People can taste things. Cats have around 473. That might have been the tricky one for Fred. Yes, and some species of catfish, yeah, I said it. Some species of catfish have up to 180,000. Yeah, that's a lot. I don't know how those catfish can taste so well underwater, but they can do it. Welcome in, Tino Cat, Shane Miller. Welcome in, everybody. Okay, let's see what you know about this answer. What is this? What kind of dog inspired the character Chewbacca from Star Wars? Whoa. Was it an Alaskan Malamute? Was it an English sheepdog? Was it a Commodore? Or was it a Lopso Opso? What do you think the answer might be? Thank you, Daddy Blaze. They welcome in everybody who came in. If I didn't see you, I see somebody with the Malamute, and you are correct. Wow, you guys knew this. The famous Wookiee was inspired by George Lucas's dog Indiana, an Alaskan Malamute. Indiana was also a source of the Indiana Jones's name. The little George Lucas likes to double dip all over the place. That's what I know. Thank you, Miller. All right, here we go. What do you know about this, though? What do you know about this? What breed of dog has 6 toes and can close its ears? What breed of dogs has 6 toes and can close its ears? Is it an otter hound? Is it a Tibetan mastiff? Is it a Norwegian Lundenhound? Or is it a Catahoula leopard dog? What do you think the answer is? It is not Marry Me, Chris, but thank you. Let's go with Norwegian Lundenhound. Yes! Boom, boom! Boom, boom, boom! The Norwegian Lundenhound has 6 toes and their pricked, upright ears can be folded shut to form a near tight seal by folding forward and backwards. The breed was originally developed for hunting of puffins, which is like seers, like sills, right? Puffins, I think. Miller, do you know about these puffin lives? Hello, curious. What's up, phone bait? Woo, woo, woo. Miller knows all about these puffin lives. I heard OG Vibes owns a puffin. That might be a lie. I don't know. Okay, which U.S. president's dog ripped a French ambassador's pants off of him at the White House? So if you go over to a friend's house and their dog rips the pants right off you, this would be memorable for you. But which U.S. president's dog did it to the French ambassador at the United States White House? Was it Theodore Roosevelt? Was it William Howard Taft? Was it Grover Cleveland or George W.H. Bush? I see somebody said Taft. It is not Taft. Okay. Who else? We got a Bush. We got some Bush in the building. It's not the Bush. It is not the Bush. Is it the Roosevelt or the Cleveland? Can I get a Cleveland? That's not Cleveland either. Okay, it is Theodore Roosevelt, guys. It is Theodore Roosevelt. Theodore Roosevelt's Boston Bull Terrier, his name was Pete, had a taste of at least 5 White House visitors. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 White House visitors, including the French ambassador, whose pants he reportedly just ripped off. This dog, Pete, he was hungry. He wanted people's pants. Okay, let's move forward with another question. Hello, Amy. Welcome in. I cannot marry you today, Chris. Okay, who was Hollywood's first dog star? All right, we're going deep. You're going to have to go deep into movie history. Who was Hollywood's first dog star? Was it Strongheart? Was it Blair? Was it Rin Tin Tin? Or was it Lassie? We have Strongheart, we have Blair, we have Rin Tin Tin, and we have Lassie. I see Lassie coming up. Woo! Thank you, Cleo. Okay, it's not Lassie. It's not Lassie. But I did see somebody else say Rin Tin Tin. Is it the Rin Tin Tin? Let's find out. It's not Rin Tin Tin. Okay, I see Blair. Let's see if it's Blair. It is Blair. Woo! Who got it? Was that Boomy? Boom, boom, was that you? JK, I see you. Thank you. Tomato, tomato, thank you. Okay, it was Blair. The first dog to have a major role in Hollywood film was Blair. A collie, it was a border collie, who played the title role in Rescued by Rover. Yes, it Rescued by Rover in 1905, and was so popular that the Rover has been a popular dog name ever since then, you guys. Thank you for the favorite, Chio. Everybody, I see you coming in. We're getting ready for my first special guest in just 2 minutes. When she's ready to hit the box, please hit the box so I know you're ready, Cupcake Kelsey. And we will get started here. We got just a couple more questions. So if you're coming in, welcome into Meow and Me. Let's see if you know this question. How long have humans kept dogs as pet? Hello, Kraken. Was it 12,000 years? Was it 36,000 years? Was it 2,000 years? Or was it 6,000 years? What do you think? I see 36. Let's go. No. Okay, how about 12? Yes, tomato, tomato. Okay, beginning approximately 12,000 years ago, there are numerous instances of dog fossils buried in close proximity to human graves. In one such grave what is now Israel, a puppy is buried cradled in the arms of a young human, a clear sign that human and dogs had begun to share a special bond. So that's a really good indicator, you guys. And that is going to wrap up this week's animal trivia. So hopefully you were able to learn something out of our animal trivia this week. Now, please make sure you come up here to the top of the page if you're just coming in and hit the top gifters with favorites. We have so far D'Angelo Jones, top badge. Let me put some respect on top badge, D'Angelo Jones. We have OG Vibes for top badge. We have Miller for top badge up here in these top threes. Please hit them all with the favorites. Thank you all for your gifts. I appreciate them. CD Rob, Moon Lover, I see you. Uncle Kevin. So let's get started with our first special guest of the night. She goes by Cupcake Kelsey on this app. You may have seen her placing some contests all across the app. She's been around, but do you know her like we're going to get to know her tonight? Let's learn more about Cupcake Kelsey. Welcome her in, everybody.
Oh my gosh, what an entrance. You made me so nervous.
You don't have to be nervous. So, you guys, this is Cupcake Kelsey for top badge tonight, too. We got top badges loading everywhere in this stream tonight. It's a good place to be. It's like a fave party. Make sure y'all favorite each other. But we're talking about you right now, Kelsey. Okay. Yeah. We have it that you have a big fluffy white dog. Is that correct?
I do.
Yeah. Is it sitting there with you right now?
Yeah. I don't know how well she's gonna hang around.
It's that or your boyfriend. What is it? Okay, it is. Okay, what is that? What kind of dog is this? What is this big fluffy baby?
It's a Great Pyrenees, and they're mostly used for like protecting crops, protecting livestock and stuff like that. That's what they're bred for. And I live on a huge piece of land, and I've always wanted one. And somebody messaged me and said they had puppies, and I'm not one that usually goes for puppies, right? Because my other dogs have been on your show, right? Yes. Oreo, Gemma, and Maverick, they've all been on your show. They're all rescues, but I was like, I'm gonna get a puppy and try the puppy stage. So here we are. It's been 4 months, and yeah, it's been definitely fun to watch her grow up. I can't believe, like, she's as big as Gemma now. And I think Gemma's about 60 pounds. And she'll get anywhere, the Great Pyrenees will get anywhere between 90 and 130 pounds. So
he's huge. He's only 4 months old, Kelsey.
I know, and she is. Yeah.
It's a she. What is her name?
Her name is Coke, actually.
Coke. Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's powdery white. She's powdery white.
Yeah, polar bear white. I did that so if she ever comes for a car ride with me or she ever gets out, I can yell at my neighbors and say, "Have you seen my Coke?" And
someone, where's my Coke at?
And when the cops pull me over, they could be like, "Who's with you?" I'll be like, "Nothing, just Coke."
It's my baby. It's my baby. Don't leave my baby. I've been looking for Coke. Anyways, how big will Coke get? Will she get to? I mean, how much bigger will she get? How large do they become?
I think I looked it up just yesterday. It said I didn't look at the inches though, or how tall. It just yeah, I talked about their weight. So anywhere between yeah, like I said, 190 and like basically 200 pounds. So we're only 4 months in, and she's huge.
Right, right. You're 4 months in. She's 65 pounds.
Yeah, it's different
Okay.
training. I have to say, like they're very like they'll walk right into you. They're not like kind of they don't look at their whole surroundings and stuff like that. Like they don't kind of like acknowledge you and have like one-on-one kind of like features. They like definitely it's going to be an experience when she's much bigger and she can just like walk right into me. So
Ooh. So
yeah.
she can really get right in there. Then I love. What kind of treats are you treating her with to keep her in the frame?
Dog treats. That's all she's eating here. Just milk bones.
Yeah, that's so smart. Now, remember, if you guys have a comment, if you have a question for Kelsey about Coke in the comments, feel free to ask. And if it's a reasonable question, I'll ask your question to Kelsey. Thank you, Lucky. So, Kelsey, how did So you've named your you named your dog Coke. Now, what have you noticed as a difference between Coke and your other dogs?
um, well, she's still in the puppy stage, so she loves to wrestle with them. Um, I don't know. She's very quick to learn, I guess, in that aspect too, because she
Oh,
wants to be just like them. Like, actually, I've got doorbells on the back of my door, and she's the only one that'll hit them. So when I'm streaming and you hear the bells ringing at the back door, it's usually because she wants to go out. And none of my other dogs do that.
oh,
So
so
in that
she's
aspect,
training you. She's
yes,
basically training you to.
exactly.
Ooh, thank you, moon lover. That is intense. So she's literally training Kelsey, you guys. This is a smart dog. I mean, holy crap. Has now does she play catch? Does she play fetch, catch? What kind of games does Coke like to play?
Yeah, we just started playing fetch actually. I don't know. What else do you like to do, sweetie? You just really like to eat. So we haven't eaten today because I wanted to make sure I had her full attention
Oh,
right now. So when we get done here, I know I'll feed her just because I want to
does
make
she
sure.
require a lot of grooming? She's so fluffy. I'm
I
imagining scrubbing. I'm imagining peanut butter on the bathtub to get her to
yeah,
get into the tub. Like, tell me what that looks like for you.
yeah, and they do have to go to the vet actually in 2 days here because they have to go get their shots. So I am gonna
Oh.
bath her tonight to see see how white I can how more white I can get her. I don't even know. I haven't even looked into like is there white shampoo for dogs like or to make them more whiter. I don't know. But yeah,
Oh.
she gets dirty really fast.
Oh. I was gonna say, is it like kind of like when women dye their hair and you get a toner on it, or
Yeah.
and, that's incredible. She's so pretty. Hello, baby. Hello. Oh, okay. Has she been getting along with the other dogs?
Yeah, 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 she's done very well. Yeah, she's adjusted well. I want to introduce her to her cat. I haven't done that yet. I need to do that because I would like her to be like the outdoor dog that's going to protect the livestock that I would like to get in the future. So I want her to be able to, because we got a lot of coyotes and stuff out here. So yeah.
Ooh, the coyotes. Wow. Now, yeah, this is a great question down here in the comments. Are you teaching her with commands? Like, are you doing dog commands? Like, are you going through any kind of puppy training with her? Or what are your intentions, or what have you started?
Just the basics, trying to just get her to sit and stuff like that. I would like to do a dog class with her, but it hasn't been working out with my timing and scheduling. So I'm looking at an online course maybe, and then following that,
Ooh.
and maybe be able to do something with that. I've noticed though, like she's not one to really wander off my property. Like she's curious about where everything is. Like I live on 360 acres, so she's curious, but she's never too far. And I find today, at least, when I called for all my dogs, she was the first one to come. So, yeah, I don't know. She's pretty good.
So she's becoming a quick leader. Wow. If you guys are just coming into Meow and Me, welcome in. This is Cupcake Kelsey. I see everybody. I see all of your gifts, and thank you for all of those gifts. Welcome in. Please make sure you take this moment to hit Cupcake Kelsey with a favorite. You see she's going for her top badge. She has, if you're wondering what we're doing, Kelsey is showing off her 4-month-old puppy. Her name rather is Coke. Don't ask, don't tell. Her name is Coke. Welcome in, Ruby. Welcome in. Thank you, Miller. So, you guys, this is Kelsey. We are talking about all things puppy related. Now, does she have any weird or annoying type behaviors compared to your other pets that you have?
Puppy, I've lost the patience. I go through a lot, but yeah, it's just the typical puppy.
Does she chew up stuff a lot, like your shoes or anything?
What is she? Yeah, she's taken my work shoes. I've had to put a different department for my work shoes because she likes to chew on them. No, she doesn't sleep with me. She sleeps, actually, I have a sunroom outside. She sleeps in the sunroom outside, so.
Oh, she likes sleeping in the sunroom. Nice, nice.
Well, it's cold right? So she's got so much fur on her. So I have to get like maybe a cold mat for the summertime because she's just gonna bake so much. And I have to get a dog pool now, I guess, because like I'm assuming she's gonna want to spend time in the dog pool.
I mean, I love a little kiddie pool, sitting in a kiddie pool in the dark, or I'm sorry, not the dark, in the summer heat. That's the only time I can get away from teenagers. No, I mean, but, no, but I mean, like a kiddie pool for the summer where the dogs like to lay in it. That's a smart idea to keep them cool as they come in, especially with as much hair as Coke has. Coke has a lot of hair. You know, what are your future plans with it? Do you want Coke to stay sleeping on the outside? I mean, do you prefer your dogs to sleep with you in bed or prefer them outside of your bed?
She'll be most likely outside. Like I said, I want to get livestock. I want to be able to have chickens and stuff like that, and maybe a duck in the future. So I want her to be able to just protect them and make sure that they're okay when I'm not around. So yeah, no, she'll be the most likely the outdoor, but she is mostly indoor right now, and she loves being indoors. So I have to try and figure out a way to change that.
Well, Coke is approximately 4 months old, Casey. Do you know Coke's birthday?
December 20th, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
It's right before Christmas time. It's gonna be a dog party and then Christmas.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Nice. So what has something now? Your other dogs are a little older. Having what has had wait, sorry, got distracted. What has had my mouth is what's been the big learning difference between having a puppy and having your established dog's behavior? Like, what has been, because we've talked about how much care puppies are. What has that been like for you, Kelsey?
It's been a joy. I think animals, I don't know, they've always just got a place in my heart for animals. So I think everybody else does too. That's why we're all here. It's such a joy in seeing them grow and seeing their personalities come out. So that's what I just like. I like seeing, the different atmospheres that they come from and how they turn out to be. Actually, I can actually hear my others. Oh, could you mute me like 2 seconds?
Yeah. Here. Hold on. We got. Oh wait, I'm trying. There we go. She's yelling at her other dogs right now. You guys. Take this intermission break. No. If you're just coming in to meow me, welcome in. This is Cupcake Kelsey. Yeah.
That's typical in my stream, is turning around
Yeah.
telling someone to hush. Yeah.
Now, being that you're a multiple dog owner, do you have any advice for somebody out here in the comments who may be thinking about adopting another dog and bringing a dog into their family living situation? You have any words of wisdom or any nuggets of ideas for them since you're seasoned at this now?
I always say adopt, don't shop, but then I ended up shopping for a dog. That used to be my thing. Come here. Come here. Sorry, she's jumping up on my counter. And make sure you have lots of patience. Lots and lots of patience. And, they're just trying to learn you as much as you're trying to learn them. So just take your time and just have fun with it. And if it gets frustrating, it's okay. It's just a dog, But yeah, just take your time and enjoy it. And put the time and effort into it, because I know sometimes I've worked with quite a few amount of dogs that haven't been trained that well in their previous life. So just definitely take your time. So
yeah, I can hear it's probably that big fluffy tail flying around. I see that big fluffy tail just floof, 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 floof. I mean,
I'm surprised that I haven't had like balls of fluff everywhere yet. Like, she's so full of hair, and I am such a pet peeve. Like, I wash my floors every night because I just can't deal with dirty floors. And I haven't seen balls of white fluff yet, so I'm surprised.
wow. Is she known to shed a lot, or is that part of the dog breed? What did you say the dog breed was again?
A Great Pyrenees. Yeah,
A Great Pyrenees.
Yeah. And I know they're known for it, and I haven't seen, like, even just touching her now. Maybe it's just the baby, like I'm pulling stuff, but there's nothing really, like I don't get huge balls of fluff around the house. But yeah.
So what is your best memory with Coke so far? It's only been 4 months.
Yeah.
But if I have you back this time next year, we're gonna compare answers. No, what do you do?
Is she good for hunting? I wouldn't say so, because she's pretty big and just kind of like a dummy kind of personality. So she's not like eager to go get anything, but she's they're the type to protect. They're the type to herd. They're kind of like a herding animal too. So my favorite, probably today actually, because I went outside and I left them outside for 2 minutes and I yelled for everyone and nobody came running except her. And I was like, okay. Yeah, so that's probably my favorite memory. I don't know why.
It's because she's listening to you already.
Yeah.
She's already in this. She's like, I love you, mommy. Yeah. She wants to come see you. Well, what's the worst part so far of having a puppy?
You have to have more patience. That's all.
just
more patience.
Just takes more time, period. Not so much that it's bad. Gotcha. What's the strangest thing you've noticed that Coke has done?
I haven't noticed anything strange. Come here. What have I noticed that you've done that's strange? I know my dogs have been using her as a pillow.
Wait, your other dogs?
My other dogs are laying on her. That's just the weirdest thing that I've seen since then. But no, nothing weird that she's done.
I mean, honestly, I kind of want to use her as a pillow too, and I don't even.
Me too.
Do you ever just take and just rub your face into her? I do that with Chuck Norris. He gets mad.
Oh.
But I love to rub my face in his fur. I don't know. It is what it is. In our last couple minutes together, Kelsey, tell us a little bit about you. Like, are you streaming daily on the app? And if you are, like, where can people find you? Where can people find you?
I just like that gift so much. um, yeah, I stream every day. I mostly, it's been a weird setup for me. It was mostly evenings, but I work nights now. So if I am streaming, it's usually about 1, 2 a.m. in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. And then I'll stream during the daytime just to, help meet new people and stuff like that. I have, of course, an auction May 4th. May the 4th be with you. I've got a lot of new people that are in the auction. There's no bid fee. I don't like to do bid fees. So come out and see the people that are going to be are in the auction. I hope people dress up for it. So I was trying to look for Star Wars get up online today, and I couldn't find anything for the life of me. But I'm excited for that. Oh, and then I have your tinfoil hat contest or competition, yeah, which I'm excited for. And I've already kind of planned it out in stream and how to make it, but I don't know if it's gonna work out. I might have to do a test run. But yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing that. Now, if these guys, you do have Instagram, you do post on your Instagram as well. Tell people how to find that here in the audience.
Yeah, if you just click my name or search me Cupcake Kelsey either on Snapchat or IG, you can find that too. I post everything on my Snapchat or my IG. And yeah, you can find more information also in my bio. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys take this opportunity to hit Kelsey with a favorite. Go check her out. You've met her dog Coke. There's
So
endless amounts of jokes you can make there. I'm just saying, like, go check her out, you guys. So, Kelsey, thank you so much for coming on and sharing Coke with us tonight.
you're very, very welcome. Make sure you favorite Shane. I adore you, Shane, and CD. Okay, bye.
I'm here for it. Everybody favorite everybody. That's what I said. Everybody favorite everybody. Shade and CD as well. Okay, if you're just coming into Meow and Mean, this is where we've had our first special guest. We've done some pet trivia. You guys, we did some pet trivia already. Then we had our first special guest, Cupcake Kelsey for Top Badge. Now we are moving into who and what pet of the week. Yes. Kitty, who is pet of the week this week, you might be asking. And I'm here to find out as well. Who is our pet of the week? So let me get down here, flip this camera around, and show you who our pet of the week is. This is Dizzy. Dizzy, oh, we got a replay. This is 420B. Is our pet of the week. This is Dizzy, named after the big gifter who came up. There's 420B right there in the comments as well. Y'all hit 420B with a favorite. She has 2 tuxedo cats. And you'll see the tuxedo cats because they got the little white feet, the whiteness around their necks, down their bellies like this. This one is named Dizzy. 420B's Dizzy. So it's so cute. Now, obviously, if you want your pet to be Meow and Me's pet of the week, it doesn't have to be a kitty. It can be any pet at all. Please send your picture to Emoji J or myself, and do that usually by Sunday night, so at the latest, so that way your pet can be pet of the week here. And I'm here for it. I can tell you that. I love the pets and all of them. So the congratulations to 420B. I hope you guys all enjoyed seeing Pierre for Top Badge. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing Dizzy. I know I love to go into 420B stream and see the kitties since she has 2 of them. And they are both the cutest little tuxedo cats ever. So I just could. I said, oh, Dizzy's got to be our special our special pet of the week this week. Now, our second guest is in the building right now. Our second guest is in the building right now. She goes by the name of Solo. She's right there in the comments, everybody. Please make sure you hit her with a favorite. And if you're just coming in, if you're just coming into the stream, I see you, boss baby. I see you. I see you, Leroy. I see you, Sweet Chill. Welcome in, everybody. I'm so glad you made it here. This is a featured show, which means we have two special guests. We have pet trivia, we have pets in the news, and we have a special pet of the week every week on Monday nights starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's talk about who are our top gifters so far in this stream. So far, we have Top Badge D'Angelo Jones, we have OG Vibes for Top Badge, and we have Moon Lover. Please make sure you hit them with a favorite. Now, if you're interested in being on the show with your pet, now some of you have already been on my show with your pet, but maybe it's been a long time. Maybe it's been a minute since you've been on with Kitty. Why don't you hit me up and come back to the show again? We want to have you back on the show again. We love having you on the show. So please make sure you hit me up and come back on the show. Now, Solo said she just is running through the door. She's getting some stuff together. She's here. She's grabbing her phone. She's getting her drink. Maybe she's got to go to the bathroom really quick, but we are here for that, okay? So in the meantime, what we are going to go over real quick is instead a little story called Pets in the News. Let's do 6 spring pet safety tips you need for an easy breezy season with your dog. Hello, Kira. Thank you for the favorite. So I'm thinking about spring coming right now. Thank you, sweet. We have to be thinking about fleas, ticks, and other parasites that are out in our yards in massive amounts. So please make sure you think about that. Give yourself and your pet some preventative flea and tick medication, especially when you're at the dog park, especially in springtime. When you go out to the dog park in the springtime, it's easy for parasites to climb around on your pet after a nice hike out in the dog park or a play date. And you know, the fleas and the ticks, they just do this, and they are bad this year. I've already read some reports that this year has been very bad because of the moisture. Now, so make sure you get some preventative flea and tick treatments that is recommended by your veterinarian for your specific pet. Hi, Donnie. Welcome in. Now, Solo said to me, Kitty, I'm ready. I'm here for it. Let's move forward with Solo. We will come back to this if we have enough time. Now, Solo, go ahead and request the box, please. Let's get her in here. Now, this is a special pet, you guys.
Hello. How's everybody tonight?
I am so excited to have you on here. I am so excited, Solo. You have no idea. I mean, it is not every day that we get to see what kind of pet you have here. So would you go ahead and tell us what kind of pet do you have, Solo?
Here we go. Here's Johnny.
This is Johnny. And
He's
what
a
kind
two-year-old
of
male
animal is
emu.
Johnny?
He's a 2-year-old male emu.
Yes. I love it. I am in such love, Solo. I'm in such love. And then now, why did you name Johnny Johnny? Is there a specific reason that you named Johnny Johnny?
You ever heard the song Johnny Be Good?
Yes.
I lived in Louisiana when he was given to me. So it seemed fitting.
It did seem fitting, actually, now that you said that. Absolutely seems 100% fitting. Now, I have all, you guys, now, how old is Johnny Solo? Thank you.
He's 2.
He's 2 years old. So you've had him for, how long have you had him for?
He was about 6 weeks old when I got him.
So basically from babyhood for an
Yeah.
emu, I'd imagine.
Yes.
And, you know, I know that Johnny loves to do certain things outside, but he's not outside because it's dark out where you're at tonight. But
Well, not
can
only
you
that
tell us,
is our temperatures here in Wisconsin haven't exactly been emu friendly.
right? And this is exactly what I'm gonna. Ooh, Cheeto! I was just gonna ask you, what kind of foods does an emu eat?
Well, he likes dog food. He eats cracked corn and wild game bird food.
I am dead. So I just cannot. Okay, he's eating Cheetos for me, or what? Is it Cheetos that he's actually eating, Solo?
Yes, yes, he loves Cheetos.
He loves Cheetos.
Definitely Cheetos. I was showing him it was a Cheeto. But he knows the difference between Cheetos and fingers, so.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely looked at you like, "Oh, what's wrong, Mom?" Like you've put the finger out. So Johnny is 2 years old. He's an emu.
Sit. Sit. Good boy.
And he knows how to sit like a dog.
Yep.
He is so cool, right, Antonio?
When he stands up, he's about 6'1". And
6'1".
I'm 5'8". So I like him to sit so he's not taller than me.
Mm-hmm.
I have a height complex. She can't even pet him. I am petting him. I'm sorry, comments. You're wrong.
Yeah, no, she's petting him right now. And she's just petting him. He loves to be pet, right, Solo?
He does. He really does.
Yeah. And you can see that Johnny actually will sit down and in a sit position for Solo so that she can pet him better, in fact.
That's because he's taller than me and I don't like it. Sit. Let's sit down, Johnny. Come on. Sit.
And he can be kind of formidable at 6'1" in full height compared to Solo at 5'8". But look at his big paws. I don't know what emus things are called.
Just feet.
Feet. Look at this. Look at the incredible size of Johnny's foot.
Oh, hold on. Let's flip this camera around. Well, if I can find the button. He likes to cuddle.
He's cuddling with you.
Yes,
oh, Mama. He is loving all over you tonight, Solo. I just love it. I don't know. It's just incredible. I'm just freaking out on the inside. I will never get enough of watching an animal. It's such an unlikely pet, right? And how much this
But
we
see,
don't
he is sitting and he comes up to shoulder length on me sitting, Kitty.
Right. Like it's yeah, that's a great question, Moon Lover, and only Solo can answer that. Solo, can you answer what is the temperature range that an emu should live in? There's a reason why Johnny is in the special room right now inside.
Well, they can withstand -5, but because in December when we had that -30 and -40, he had to come in. Well, now the exotic animal vet in Madison said that he cannot be outside unless it's consistently 30 degrees or above, or he'll get pneumonia. So until we get good weather where it's 30 degrees and above, I know we are talking about you, my guy. There, you can see now. He's taller than I
am. And somebody had a question about what is his wingspan?
He actually has itty bitty little wings. Let's see if we can find your itty bitty. That's it. Oh, that's it.
See, he's got little baby wings because it's not a. Yeah, it's not an ostrich, it's an emu. So the ostriches, I think, have bigger wingspans.
But yeah, they do. Ostriches can't fly either. The Reddit birds can't fly. Thank you for sitting, my guy. You make me nervous when you're above my head. He thinks he's a hairdresser sometimes, so that back over.
I am in love with it. So what do you feed? So Cheetos are a treat,
Yes.
obviously.
He likes
What
dog food. Dog food has everything that he could use, but he's normally on cracked corn and wild game bird food.
crack corn? Is that like popcorn?
No,
That
cracked corn.
is it literally cracked in half? Okay, so just like crumpled up corn. Okay,
And then
then
that's
this
the wild bird game food.
all working food, and that's just like proteins.
That's for people who
probably.
raise like pheasants and turkeys, and you have food in your dish. Yeah. Don't give me an attitude. But no, he's a unique animal. They live to be about 30 years old in captivity.
30.
In the wild, they only live about 12.
Okay.
And then it's a common misconception that domesticated emus are vicious because, as we can see, there's no viciousness here. Do not leave your pen. Go that way.
He is not vicious at all. He is as team. I mean, I feel like you could almost put him on a leash and take him for a walk, you know. He just, yeah, he wants to be loved on too. That's something that, you know, Solo is very adamant about sharing with all of us too, because she is right. Emus have this reputation as being vicious birds. That
I mean,
that
they can be
you know,
if they're not handled, correctly or handled from birth on, but it's not that they're vicious, it's they're territorial.
mm,
But he's not even territorial. He don't care. He'd rather have people come in and visit him than not. And so I'll give you a couple fun facts. 1932, there was a great emu war in Australia. The emus won against the soldiers. Emu males are the ones who incubate the eggs and raise the children. The females do not. The females will mate with the male and then leave and find a new one. Will you leave that curtain alone? Johnny is more toddler than he is emu. More toddler than emu. Why don't you sit down and chill out? Come here. Come here. Sit. Sit.
It's like it's hard being the star, and all these people are staring at me. I feel like I need to strut.
Well, emus, or he is pretty app famous. A lot of people know who he is. I enter a stream and they're like, "Hi, so how's Johnny doing?" I'm doing fine, thanks.
Yeah, right. I'm doing great. I'm glad you came by to say hello. You know?
I'm glad you asked about Johnny when I came in the stream, Thank you. Pop.
Yeah, you guys, if you're just coming into Meow and Me, tonight we have Solo. She's here with Johnny. Obviously, Johnny is an emu, spelled EMU. He's about 2 years old. He's expected to live about 30 years in captivity. In the wild, they live about 12. We're learning that they like to stay in higher temperature ranges. So because Solo lives in a colder winter state, that Johnny has to stay inside for part of the year. So you see that Johnny's been sequestered in his area inside. And he likes to like free. Yeah, it is really cool. And he's very tame because one of the reasons I think why is like Solo said, she's been handling Johnny for most of his life.
He also thinks he's a dog. I think that's part of it. I don't think he knows he's an emu.
Right. Solo is a dog breeder as well, and so he's around a lot of dogs as well. So he probably does think he's a dog, actually, Solo.
Well, and the dogs get along with him great, and he gets along great with the dogs. Now, I hate to tell you this, Kitty, he hates cats.
Oh no, not the hating of the kitties.
I have a couple of outside kitties, and if they go in his pen, he chases around and stomps on them.
Oh
He
no,
absolutely hates cats.
interesting. So he loves the dogs, does not like the cats.
Yep, but these guys are bred to kill lions. So, I mean, a cat is a small lion.
That is so interesting. So emus are bred to kill lions?
Well, that's what they do in the wild. That's their purpose. That's what they do.
Really?
Yeah. Like with these mighty feet down here, they can kick three directions. They can kick forward. That'll hurt you because they got these big old claws. Do not peck at my phone, mister. They can kick back, which will break bones, and they can also kick sideways. And I've got a couple of bruises from Naughty Johnny kicking sideways when he doesn't want to do something.
Oh, wow. So he can go, it's literally three directional.
Yep.
How fast can an emu run?
35 miles an hour.
I'm sorry, did you just say 35 miles per hour?
Yes, ma'am.
Holy buckets. I'm just going to take that in for a second. Like, that's as fast as you can drive down the street in a residential area.
Wow.
Somebody asked, can you put a saddle on it and ride it?
No, actually, emus can only withstand 30 pounds, where your ostriches have a bigger bone structure and they can withstand much. I don't know what the ostrich's weight that they can withstand, but much larger.
Okay, so an emu is not something you're going to ride, y'all. Wow, so 35 miles per hour at top speeds, I'd imagine.
Right.
That's a great question. What's Johnny's favorite toy? What does Johnny love to play with?
His bear. That's his favorite toy. See, he's even put holes in him. Yeah, and then he's got a couple of other ones over here that he plays with periodically, but this one's his favorite, I think, because it jingles. Yeah, I know. I'm playing with your toy. Get over it.
I see him looking too.
Yeah, he's like, what are you doing
Wow.
with my toy?
He is absolutely looking like, wait, are you touching my toy? What does he do with it when he plays with it? Does he pull on it or peck
Yeah, he
it?
pulls on it and shakes it, just like he's doing. He's going to go do that with the curtain, I think, right now, because Johnny's like having a toddler. He has to touch everything. He's into everything. He's naughty. My friend, he was fascinated with her hair the other day when he got to go outside during the day. He would just kept picking at her hair, and then she had a ring, and they love shiny objects. So he was trying to get the ring off of her finger, and I literally had to yell at him to go out the door. And normally he's really good. He goes through the house, he goes out the door, he goes right to his pen. But this day he's like, no, her hair is pretty and she's got shiny things. And he was all about playing with her.
And this was a human friend, right?
Yeah, a human friend. A human friend. I don't have many of those. I know, Kitty. You don't have to point that out.
No, I just wanted to make sure people didn't think we were talking about one of the dogs.
Yeah, no,
When will he get out of the toddler stage, Solo?
I don't know, but he's not sexually mature at 2. They mature between 2 and 3, and he's not there.
Okay. And then what do you expect when that happens?
I've actually got a breeder in Florida that I have an arrangement with her to pick up 10 emu eggs and have them shipped up here for a reasonable cost. And then I'm going to let him be a daddy. And then when I sell the babies, it'll pretty much pay for Johnny's food for life.
Okay. And that'll be...
He's called a blonde emu. So I know there's a couple of people are probably going, that doesn't look like an emu. They're normally black with black, but he's actually a blonde. He's an exotic color. These guys go between $1,000 and $1,800 a bird.
Okay, so they're about $1,000 a piece, up to $2,000 almost.
Yeah.
So,
So
yeah,
if all 10 eggs survive and I sell them all for $1,000 a piece, $10,000 or more than cover his food for 30 years.
Right. And to be fair, you don't have it. You're not an emu puppy mill. You're like just want people to know that's not what you're doing here. You have an exotic pet license. You
No, you
know,
don't need a license for him.
okay, you don't have to have a license for him.
No.
Okay, so but you also live on a farm. You've got a lot of space outside as well, and in the
Correct.
summertime, he's able to literally go. You've got a nice space inside for him to stay warm and healthy during the winter time. So there's a lot of care work that's going into taking care of Johnny in a good and healthy way. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, and I just don't want everybody to be like, let me go get an emu if you don't have, you
Yeah,
don't have
he,
the
you guys,
space.
he's not an apartment pet. I mean,
Right.
he's not an in-town pet. You have to have 6 to 8 foot high fences. They can jump up to 6 foot, sometimes 8. It's not a fun thing to have an emu running loose in the city,
Not in the
terrorizing
city.
small children like a T-Rex. I mean, it just would, I mean, I would laugh. It would be comical to me, but I don't know if everybody else would laugh, so.
I have a question here. Does he enjoy taking baths?
Actually, he loves water. He thinks he's a duck. I actually put a kiddie pool out in his play yard or out in his outdoor enclosure in the summertime, and he will lay in it and splash in it, and he absolutely loves water.
Yeah. This is so important. This is incredible, you guys. Okay, so we're wrapping up with our time together with Solo and Emu, everybody. Now, does anybody have any other additional questions that you want to ask? Lynx wants to know, do they have any heart conditions, heartworms, or
No,
things that you have to consider? Is there any kind of special pet procedure or protocol in taking care of Johnny?
no, he gets dewormed a couple of times a year. I go by the pellet dewormer. It's for cattle or horses. It comes in like an alfalfa pellet. They also lack vitamin K. So they do not carry Giardia or coccidiosis because that's bugs that eat off of and feed off of vitamin K in the animals' bodies.
Hmm. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, you guys, this is all we've got time for this week with Solo. Please hit Solo with a favorite. I would love to have Solo back again because she has more than just Johnny, you guys. Solo is a huge animal lover. She has a lot of pets. She also breeds dogs. She has a double
Thank you.
breasted Amazon.
Blue fronted Amazon.
No, I'm sorry. Double breast. I was close. I
Kitty,
know
I
it's
told you, write that down.
I did write it down too, and yes, it's beautiful, and I'd love to have Solo come back. Y'all, make sure you hit her with a favorite. She doesn't stream a lot, but just in case she chooses to, and if you see her on the Meet Me streets, make sure you say hi to Solo first, and then ask how Johnny is. Okay,
Right?
respectfully, don't just go straight to Johnny. Make sure you say hi to Solo too. Solo, I just thank you so much for being on here tonight and rushing here so Johnny could be part of our whole community.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah. It's actually so special, you guys. And you guys thank you all for joining me this week with all of my special guests. Cupcake Kelsey for Top Badge and Solo 420B's Pet of the Week with Dizzy. And make sure you join me again next week at this same time for another group of special pet friends and special pet guests as we do Meow and Me once per week, Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And let me just kick up here to a special acknowledgement to these top gifters. Top Badge Dimples in the building. Links, thank you for the favorite. Yeah, make sure you use this moment as a fave party with everybody. Let me do a shout out to the top gifter of the stream, D'Angelo, Top Badge D'Angelo Jones. And we have OG Vibes for Top Badge. And we have Moon Lover, Amy, Miller, Quinn and J, Top Badge, Quinn and JT, y'all. Please just go down straight down that gifters list and fave them all. Fave, fave, fave. Fave them all. They're all incredible streamers on the app. They're amazing special guests on the app. And if you're interested in being on the show, my emoji J, my admin, is down here in the comments with our last couple minutes. Please message him for a good time on the show. We are here for it. Don't forget to favorite and follow our featured show hosts on the app. We had one just come in. Her name is Top Badge Dimples. Make sure you hit her with the favorite. Also, Top Badge D'Angelo Jones has a featured show. We have Moody Andrew in the comments with a featured show. So make sure you follow these guys. These are all content creators all across the app. They're bringing you the best content they can, and we're doing our best to entertain you with our featured shows. So please, please, please come back again. I hope you had a great time with our Emu Johnny and with our doggy Coke. I can't remember the special dog breed's name. It's Fluffy though. It's big, white, and fluffy. Kelsey's dog Coke. So I had a great time with you all tonight. I hope I will see you again soon. Don't forget, Wednesday is Guess the Gibberish with Moody Andrew. I'll be on the show with Top Badge Triple L and myself versus Role Model Fresh and Top Badge Medusa. We're going crazy on this show with Moody Andrew. And I appreciate all of you. I will see you later. Take care. Thank you, Meow.